Hello folks, welcome to my F-18 here at Kobaletti. I'm going to demo a Case 3 day bad weather off nominal Marshal radial flight. So without any further ado, I think I'll just have at it. I think you pretty much know about the cockpit, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about that. However, I will be making changes and you'll just have to follow along. If you have any questions, you can talk to me afterwards. One thing I'd like to point out is that I have put the countdown timer in here, and that essentially shows me when my push time is. And because this is a video, I've got a prearranged Marshal holding point, and this is really not about marshalling, it is about the actual flight from push time until trap aboard the ship. And I'm just going to go through the rest of this stuff fairly quickly. Kobaletti ground, Fist 407, taxiing to the active duty.
Fist 407, taxi to runway 25 via Alpha Delta.
I'm going to go ahead and arm my seat since I'm not going to be getting out anytime soon. Just remember that I have to save that if I do have to get out here while I'm on the ground. Okay, before we take off, I want to brief you on a couple of things. One, I've gone ahead and armed my seat. Bingo of 6900 in there, that's really my max trap. The prearranged Marshal radial is the 120 radial at 10,000 feet, 25 miles with a push time of 4.5, and we're now 09. So we have about 36 minutes to go. And we're going to go up and hold. And the BRC is going to be 240 with a final bearing of about 230 or so. And I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm going to take off the high gain. And tower Fist 407. Taking the active runway 25 for departure.
Fist 407, cleared for takeoff. Turn left heading 240. Climb and maintain 10,000. Winds 235 and 13 knots.
Marshal, Fist 407 checking in.
407, Marshal. Go ahead with your lineup.
Fist 407 is the single F-18, marking your 115 at 53, Angels 10, state 11.4.
Roger, 407. Mother is case 3, CV1 approach. Final bearing is 230 degrees. Ship's weather is 900, overcast. 1 mile visibility, temperature 20, altimeter 2982. 407, Marshal on the 120 radial, 25 miles, Angels 10, time 45, approach on button 2.
407 will marshal on the 115 radial at 25 miles, Angels 10, push time 45, approach on button 2. To 30 seconds, 2.5, so I think we're looking really good. This is timing wise, I think looking pretty good. Okay, let's get back to, I don't want to get too fast here, so let's pull it back. Okay, there's, okay, 2 minutes. And 35, so we are right on. So I want to get my right there. Okay, we got the throttle on. Okay, that's good. Okay, at 130 we should be 22.5 or 32.5. Boom. Okay, we're a 0.2 off, so we're okay. That's close enough. It's close enough. Okay, hook down. It's time to go ahead and start the fuel dump. The radial is here. Coming up on 30. Should be 1 minute at 30. Okay, looking good. 1 minute, 30.2 seconds. So we're going a little bit too fast. So let's go ahead and pull it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Click it in there. Okay, at 27.5 it should be 30. Hook down. Got that. Yep. See, we are a little bit fast, so let's go ahead and pull it back a little bit more, which is okay. Actually, we want to speed up. Okay. Within about 3 seconds, not too bad. Marshal, Fist 407 is commencing. Okay, let's get right on the radial. And I want to pull the power back and I'll put the speed brake out because I want to slow down to 250. And I also want to reduce my rate of descent to 4,000 foot per minute rate of descent. Okay, there's the 250 or close to it. Try to keep that as much as possible. We are dumping. And we're almost there. Okay, and we're looking for 20 miles now because at 20 miles we are going to make a cut of 30 degrees. So 330 will be the new heading because we're off nominal on the radial. Okay, there's 20 miles and we're going to go to 330. And when we get to platform now, we'll reduce our rate of descent. Okay, there's that. Yeah, a little bit too fast. Okay, there's platform. So we'll raise it to 2,000 foot per minute rate of descent. And we want to keep the speed up. And I'm going to put the speed brake in. And I'm going to put the throttle locked on again. And we're going to 12 miles on the arc now. That's the next waypoint. Still coming down. And also we're looking for 12 to 1,300 feet. We don't want to go below that. Okay, staying on that heading cut. There's 15 miles, 31,000 feet. Speed looks good. A little fast, but that's tiny. Okay, there's 2,700 and there's 14 miles. I am going to give us more definition here. There's 13 miles. I'm going to go ahead and start turning towards the 12-mile arc. Just a little turn. There's 2,000 feet, so we're coming up on altitude here. There's 13 miles and 1,800 feet. And right about there is where we want to stop our turn. And I'm going to take the auto throttle off. And let's turn inbound just a little bit to keep the mileage going down. And I still want to descend a couple hundred more feet, but I could do that over time. Don't want to get slow either here. Got to keep that 250. Okay. That's pretty good on the altitude. And I think I've balanced the airspeed a little bit, so I'm going to come back to 250. And I also want to bring this over to 240. That's the BRC, which is what I want to set that to. And we're about time to start our turn a little bit. Let's see. We're crossing the 070 and we're going to the 050 radial for the turn inbound. Okay, I'm still a little bit fast, so I'm going to pull the power back again. And right about now, I'm going to start a slow turn. Now, I'm not intercepting the TACAN CDI, it's the ICLS needle that I'm really watching here. And I've said many times, each one of those dots, left or right of the flight path marker, are 4 degrees. And since final bearing differs from the BRC by about 9 degrees, it's going to be fully deflected by the time I intercept the ICLS, or close to it. Okay, our speed looks good. Our altitude looks good. Coming up on the, I don't want to turn too much, but at 10 miles I want to start dirtying up, and I don't want to go much more than about there for now. Right about there. Okay, let the airplane drive in here. Okay, there's 10 miles. I'm below 250, so I'm going to go ahead and put the gear down and the flaps. And I'm probably going to have to bunt here a little bit to keep from pitching up, which is okay. And I'm going to start setting my trim here. And I want to try to be all set by the time I get to 8 miles. I don't want to get below that, so let's pitch up a little bit so I don't go low. And the trim looks pretty good. Right about there. Okay, that's the bingo. That's the home fuel thing. And we're at 8 miles, and we're all pretty much trimmed up. Still have still a bit left of course, and I'm correcting. And it's starting to come over, so I'm going to move towards that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's about as much as I want to do for now. Let it sync up. Okay, double checking. Fuel looks good. Hook is down. Anti-skid is off. Hook bypass is set. And we're just about on center line. Maybe 30 feet high. We're looking for needles. Okay, there's the needles. So Marshal 407, needles, fly straight, fly up.
Roger, needles.
Okay. Now I want to go ahead and go over here. Request landing. Request landing. Okay, let's go back to 2 now. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're going to be about 5.8, 5.9 on the ball. Still about 30 feet high. I'll work it off here if I can. And it looks like trying to keep on center line is somewhere between 333 and 335. Right now I'm at 334, and that seems to be okay. We'll see. And there's 3.8 miles. Okay, I'm going to start working it down here. There's 1220. 1210. And there's 12. Now I'm looking for about 3, there's 3, so going down to -3 degrees, right about there. Okay, the next thing is at 2 miles I want to be about 800 feet or maybe slightly higher. Okay, somewhere between 233 and 234. That's where I want to be, looks like. Coming up on 2 miles. Okay, there's 2 miles, 8:30, so I'm looking just about perfect. Okay, don't want to try to stay close to 234 there. And now I'm just trying to pick up the ball. 1.5 miles. Okay, visibility was about 1 mile, maybe a little bit better than that because I think I'm picking up the ball now. Landing lights are not very visible. .407 Hornet ball, 5.8.
Roger, ball.
Okay, let's get the hook up, fold the wings.